What is happening? It's the Animal Crossing podcast. That's right, we're back again with Jen. What's going on?
Hey, how's it going?
And Belle. Hello.
Hey.
That was way less spice than last week. Last week it was like, "What's up? Do-do-do-do. Hey, hey, hey. Pew pew."
Yeah, you gotta get that in there. Oh, goodness, yeah.
So before we get started, guys, if you want to check out our Instagram presets, actually, so you use these with Lightroom. They're Lightroom presets. You can do them on mobile. And if you head over to n64josh.com/ACIG, it'll take you right to our store where you can pick up, we have tons of different, they're presets. So you don't have to try to edit your photos. It's done for you. You just apply this preset, you save it into Lightroom, and then every picture you put in there, you just apply the preset, and your pictures can look fantastic. We did all the heavy lifting.
Yeah.
So you can check that out again at n64josh.com/ACIG. If you want to see some of these in action, head on over to Jen's Instagram, which is
At Animal Crosser Jen.
there you go. We have a Discord with tons of cool Animal Crossing people. n64josh.com/Discord. I finally fixed Jen's notifications yesterday, so when people tag her and things, she'll actually see it now.
Yeah.
Because
I had quite a few notifications that I wasn't seeing.
yeah, so we kind of felt bad about that, but
Sorry.
that is now fixed. So you guys can get a hold of her that way. Belle is in there as well, and I've also got the chill music going on YouTube. If you need some, excuse me, some Animal Crossing tunes to check out. Just, maybe you're studying, wanting to fall asleep.
Yeah.
It's just, I messed one up the other day though.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, my mailbox was full.
Oh,
And
no.
it was near the scene, so there was a comment. They were like, "Well, this was perfect, except your mailbox in the
And then
background."
you probably didn't have an incline, so you couldn't go check the mail.
This hashtag build an incline has become a thing. I'm starting to see it in more YouTube
Yeah,
comments.
so
and
tag
in
us at hashtag build an incline,
oh,
and we'll
yeah.
see if we can get enough to maybe he'll build an incline.
I don't appreciate this. Like, this feels like a personal attack at this point. So, but how you guys been doing, Jen? You've been playing AC. Well, you've been playing a lot of Fortnite, but you've been playing some AC. Every now and again, I peek down at the couch, and you got game in hand. You're going hard again.
I am. I have big plans, big plans,
Oh.
and I don't know how much I should tell or let it be a
don't
surprise. Okay.
No, yes, surprise. She has really great plans. Kind of got a little sneak peek into it, and I think it'd be better as a surprise.
Okay. It's a surprise, but I will just say that the holiday that happens in December is my most absolute favorite. So,
Toy Day.
yeah. I'm excited.
I mean, you have been. Your exact words were, "I'm redoing my entire island," and I was like, "What?
Yeah, it's
What?
kind of true.
Yeah,
It kind of is. I legit pulled out my iPad, took a picture of my map. I got my pencil out. I'm like drawing. Like it's getting all redone. Like
Yeah.
I've never gone that hardcore.
no,
Just on different games you have.
Hey now, hey. Yeah, maybe. I may have other game notes somewhere too, but yeah. So anyway, yeah, I've been. I spent a good chunk of this weekend on my island.
you did.
Yeah.
It was great. Belle, how have you been doing? Did you break the 1,000-hour mark yet?
Oh, I don't know. I don't check it. Something I was wondering is sometimes I will play and then I'll walk away from it. So I was wondering if Nintendo counts those, like all that time that you're just sitting there. I think they do.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah.
As long as the game is on and you're in game, I think it counts it.
Yeah.
So some viewers might not like that about me, but that's what it is. Well, I've seen these shirts and stuff like that where they're like, I don't know, some Animal Crossing people get mad at the people who do that.
Fake their hours.
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
what? What are we talking about here?
I don't know. It's crazy out there, man. It is.
Wait, there's people that fake their hours and other people get mad at them?
Oh yeah, there's t-shirts about it, everything. There's a whole like meme, everything.
What?
Yeah.
My favorite is the meme of like showing like first day of Animal Crossing and then, like 800 hours later and it looks exactly the same.
That's nice.
Yeah. It's like, what did you do? Sometimes that.
I was talking to my villager.
Right?
Catching.
For sure.
Catching.
Don't judge me and my island. Sorry, Josh. Go ahead.
Catching bugs, fishing. So what's
I'm trying to catch your attitude.
right? Exactly. What's been keeping you busy, Belle? Are you getting prepped for all this month's events? Oh, well, we had a date picked, and now it's all up in the air, so we don't know.
Yeah, we might have to TBA to be announced on our tour.
Yeah, I've just
dates.
been mushing it up.
Yeah.
Mush, cup of girl. Mush your island.
The mush stuff is seriously so cute.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm really happy with it.
I don't have much of the rest of the DIYs.
Well, maybe you
Oh,
should play your game.
Where's your
more.
hookup? Hmm?
Oh, or have a hookup.
Oh, do either of you know people that work in the black market? Is it? Because some foreign visitor showed up on Jen's island with.
What?
I
I don't know what you speak of.
it's all in a black hood and like
You're telling stories now.
just started spitting out all these recipes. I was like, what?
What?
What button did you press?
Gosh, you're throwing shade. Man,
Oh, goodness.
don't judge her and her island.
Yeah. What happens on my island stays on my island.
Okay, all right,
I
whatever.
would say take a look in the mirror, but I don't think you have one of those.
Oh.
For those of you that are only listening, we've decided to every episode. Well, they make me change my clothes. So I tried to get a full outfit in, but I wasn't quite there. I didn't quite get it. I was close. I have my samurai hat on and my samurai robe, but I forgot pants. And I have gym socks and shower sandals, I think is what they call them. And well, I think I look pretty nice, but I don't know. Jen's just laughing.
Fruit of the Loom thinks you look nice too.
Yeah, it is a little drafty with the wind blowing.
Because you forgot pants.
All right.
I don't know that there are there samurai pants?
We'll have to find something.
I thought they were just tall boots.
Yeah. Well, you're not even wearing boots.
Well, because they're sitting on the beach.
Oh.
There's a samurai swimming on my beach.
I see.
In my shoes area, there's samurai greaves. So there's a samurai out swimming.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
I love it.
I like to make little stories, you know.
Yeah, I like it.
You're wearing a little festive. Is that custom dress?
It is. It's a custom design.
With the red bow.
Yep.
And we actually played some Overcooked this week, so Belle is trying to be her sous chef from Overcooked. Ta-da!
So
Actually,
cute.
I am a sous chef for something that we're going to talk about in the upcoming update for Chef Franklin.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that was a great segue. You must have been podcasting for years because I've never heard
years.
such a good segue. There is an update coming to Animal Crossing November 19th, and there's quite a bit. There's a lot to unpack here.
So much.
And Belle kind of started us off there, so Turkey Day
Yes.
is where it's going to start with Chef Franklin, November 26th.
Yeah.
I hope you guys are ready.
I think you've got to say it, Chef Franklin.
Yeah.
Chef Franklin.
Yeah.
I got to add the "na" at the end of it,
Yep.
not just Franklin. Franklin. Na.
Yeah.
All right. So if you guys, I will have a link to the video in the show notes, n64josh.com/ I don't even know anymore because I got onto the episode number.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyway, n64josh.com. You can find the show notes there. And I will have a video about the update, and you can see all the cool stuff. Like, what'd you guys think when you saw the tables and Chef Franklin out there cooking? Belle, kick us off when you saw the video. What were you thinking?
Oh my gosh, I am in love. Okay, I was a little bit worried about how they were going to do it, but I really like that whole part. It kind of reminds me of other games and different elements that they have in the game, but the turkey is so cute. And I love that you get to interact, and it's not just, another day. It's like a whole event. I'm excited for that. I wasn't excited, but seeing how it's going to go, I'm super pumped.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm excited too. It's cute.
What are you looking forward to the most, Jen? Or what did you take? What was your big takeaway from the video? Because you spotted something.
Yeah, I did. I kind of honestly had this in the back of my mind, wondering if it was going to be an issue. One of the things that you have to bring to Franklin, one of the ingredients for his recipes, are pumpkins. And so while that is super convenient that they allowed us to grow pumpkins, if you are like any of my friends or myself that might have sold all your pumpkins after Halloween, you might be in a little bit of trouble.
Oh, guess who still has his pumpkin patch up?
Ooh, guess who's going to have to go to your island?
Apparently you have a lot of things up on your island.
Wow.
Yeah, that's kind of a bummer.
Yeah, and I did. I had that thought because seeing Franklin for me was super exciting and nostalgic to me because of previous games. And you had to bring him different mushrooms or different things. Can't remember now for all the different recipes. So I did kind of wonder as I was selling off my pumpkins. I'm like, I wonder if I'm going to need these, but I'm like, I'm so tired of looking at pumpkins. It never was like enough of a thought to like hang on to them. I have a few, but not a lot.
I never played before. So I had no idea that any of that was going to happen. To even have the forethought of, maybe I should just keep a couple of them. Right.
Well, and I mean, a lot of people haven't played before, and then who knows how different this game will be from the older ones. So it's just I don't know. I think it'll be okay. But
yeah, and Nintendo did a good job of showing showing that you're gonna need food items, pumpkins being one of them for sure, because I'm sure there's a lot of people that are in that same boat. They're like, oh, I cleaned up, I'm making the mushroom stuff, and pumpkins are now gone. For some people, it's still pumpkins are still very fall, so maybe they still have a few around, but it just gives people plenty of warning. You need 4 days, so just plant another pumpkin or two, and make sure you water it every day so you can get 3, and you should be
good to go.
Yeah, you should be good to go.
Yeah.
So
is it just the orange pumpkin? Did you happen to see if it's just the orange pumpkin?
No, I think they
anyone.
I don't know if he's going to ask for a specific one, but in the video, I'm pretty sure they showed a green one and maybe a white one.
They showed a green and an orange in the video, and you could give him either. So I'm assuming you're going to need all 4 colors.
Right. Okay. So it is specific.
Yeah.
I think so.
There's a chance, yeah.
Because I can't remember I don't remember in the past games what he did if he was.
There was different food items he'd make.
Yeah.
And then you could place them?
Yeah.
Did they become items for you that you could put out on the tables and stuff?
Yep.
Okay. It's going to be really weird if he makes a turkey. I'm just saying. Since he is a turkey.
Yeah, I think he
Hello, darkness.
ham.
Maybe he'll make ham. Yeah,
ham.
exactly. Ham.
Oh, okay. Well, if you have any of the pigs on your island, they're going to be a little bit offended. They're like, well, there's my uncle. Bon appetit.
I didn't like him anyways.
Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah, that's funny.
Poor Uncle Porky.
Yeah. But what else comes with this update? Did anybody catch what else we're getting?
Oh, tell us.
Oh, I'm so excited. We're getting more storage spots. Like, we're going to have, I think it was 2,400 spots now in our storage instead of 1,600.
Yeah, we're getting 800 more spots.
Yeah.
Yeah, extra 50%. That's great.
I'm pretty excited.
I still feel like it's not enough, but I'm really proud of them for at least putting that out there.
Head
same.
Start. Yeah. I mean, I agree. I probably filled mine up in the first week, but I mean, every single time I play, especially right now with redoing my island, I'm just having to go through an empty storage like crazy because there's certain things I don't want to get rid of because I know I'm going to need it soon. Anyway, so I'm excited.
Yeah.
Well, I did something horrible and sold almost every single item that I have, except for clothes. So I
Well,
don't know.
as long as they weren't rare items, though, you can always reorder it. So
I didn't even think of that though. I was just like, oh yeah, I have it. I'm gonna be able to get it. But I'm not gonna sweat it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure someone on the black market can help you out.
Somebody sounds bitter.
Oh goodness.
You had all these handouts and now stuck up there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go build an incline.
I had a favorite part about the update. My absolute favorite part, besides super cute Chef Franklin, but which is the reactions. That's been my favorite thing to do in this game.
Yeah.
And I actually got one before y'all came over, and I was really kind of excited because I've gotten all of them except for one, which I don't want to say which one it is in case people haven't gotten it. I don't want to like ruin the surprise. But I don't know. It was really kind of weird because my thing was full, but then I got a new one. I don't understand what happened there. I'll have to look into that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is
I'm excited
interesting.
about the reactions.
Yeah. They looked really cool. I liked them too.
I'm at the point that every time my animals want to talk to me, I run from them.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's funny because they chase me all over the place.
No, that's sad.
Yeah, they chase me, and I'm like, haha.
Because they just want to talk to you.
I know, and I'm like, nope.
Well, your friend level is way down.
Whoa.
No, it just got bumped up with Roald. I'm gonna be able to give him his instant muscle
I'm
suit.
out of here.
Oh, she left. You look like me running from my animals now.
You know, that's just sad. That makes me sad for your animals.
Well, it's Axel usually, and I just want him to get a little exercise, a little more.
Wow. All right. Well, moving right
You
along.
know, I had once said, because one of the reactions is like working out, and then there's like another, right? One of them's kind of working out, and another one's yoga. And on my board, I kind of have these little smart aleck things that I would say, especially at the beginning about with the creators. But I was wondering if the creators were physically fit, because they have these residents just doing all kinds of workouts all the time.
Yeah.
But I would have rather had maybe just one workout, and I would have really liked to have something like I could drink, you know? I could sit down with my friends and I could drink something or eat a popsicle or hamburgers.
Yeah. So the drink, I'm hoping, will still come because I like how they're introducing these characters. We're seeing older characters come back, but there's one that I want. And
so you know something I don't.
Well, I don't know that it'll ever be in New Horizons, but we used to have Brewster, and he was a pigeon, and he had a coffee shop, and he would brew coffee, and you could, let me see, is it Wild World? You could go and sit down at his coffee shop and drink a cup of coffee, and then in New Leaf, you could actually get a coffee to go. And
what?
You could carry around a latte and take drinks of it until it was gone. So
shush it.
You could also work the espresso stand and make coffee for people.
Yep. Yeah, so like
that's adorable.
I don't know if you've ever seen it. If you're ever looking up your villagers or like different, like they'll go through their stats, kind of like their favorite colors, their birthdays or whatever. And sometimes I see it will say what their coffee drink choices or whatever. And that's tied to that game, to New Leaf, because they would come in, and if you could get their order right, then you would get, I don't remember now, you'd get a different prize or whatever, get paid more, I think, from Brewster, maybe, or something.
Oh, that's really cool. That's like almost like a mini game inside the game.
Yeah.
I love those kind of things.
Yes.
That's exactly what it was, because they would be like, "Oh, I need mountain milk with the light roast," and
they had different the roasts.
Yeah, they want to know which roast and which milk they liked, and
or if they had milk, or
yeah.
Yep. So,
oh man, I really hope he comes in.
So
I know y'all have talked about him a lot, but I had no idea it was cool.
Yeah, I'm really hoping he comes. So I don't know. I love seeing, like we saw in this update, we see Franklin, we see Jingles, and then in the January update, it showed a preview of Pave, which is another character we haven't seen yet. So
a peacock, not an ostrich.
Yeah, I was telling Josh, I'm like, yeah, remember Pave, the ostrich? And he's like, no. And I'm like looking it up. I'm like, look, see. And he's like, that's a peacock. I'm like, oh yeah, that's what I meant. He's like, yeah, I remember that. Okay. So anyway, so yeah, I'm excited to see all these. It just warms my heart to see them. It makes me happy because I've spent so much time with them in the years past.
You're not alone. You're not alone. There's a lot of people that are.
Well, not to get off topic, but I have a question.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, have they introduced anyone in this game that was not in the previous games, like a new kind of character?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So, we actually have a few. So we have CJ and Siege. Yes, our buddy Siege and Flick and Daisy. And so, but what they are is they are related to who was in the previous games. So we used to have Joan was Daisy's grandma, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And instead of Siege, we had, my mind's going to go blank.
I don't remember his name.
My mind just totally went blank. I knew it right when I was
Chip?
talking about it. Is it Chip?
Is it Chip? I'll look it up real quick while you're chatting.
Can look it up. And then even Flick, we had oh my goodness.
Oh, I threw y'all off.
I know, right? So they are new to this.
Chip,
okay.
Yeah.
And then did we have a bug?
I'm looking it up.
And so he was what is he? Is he a walrus or a beaver?
The beaver?
What is he? A beaver?
Yeah, he's a beaver.
So they're like related, but yeah, in New Horizons, they're the younger version of them.
Okay.
So, and
like the pirate Gulliver is new.
Yes,
I believe.
Yeah, we had Gulliver, but not a pirate.
And then, and Daisy May. Is it Daisy May? Isn't that her name?
I think so.
Yeah, and she needs a tissue.
Yes, she does. I'm not sure about that.
She's like you.
Oh, goodness.
You didn't think that was funny?
Wait, what?
What? Oh, jeez. Yeah. So,
Nat.
You want to talk about the next?
Nat. That was
Nat
the name.
was Flick's.
Is it?
Let me see. I'm trying to find. We're getting into the lore now. One sec. Replaces. It just says special visitor that replaces Nat.
Okay.
It doesn't say if they're
related or not. Okay.
Related, and I don't even know if. Chip and Siege are.
They may
related.
not be. I may just be reading into it.
Wait. Google asks, "Is Chip CJ's dad?" CJ's name is possibly an abbreviation for Chip Jr.
Oh.
So it is likely that it's his father.
Oh, I love it. See, that's so cute.
What's Flick an abbreviation for?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
All right.
Okay.
So, yeah.
All right. Back to the update here. We talked about reactions and hairstyles. Or we're talking about reactions. There's also going to be new hairstyles. Quite a few, actually. Some pretty cool ones.
Yeah.
The home storage upgrade we talked about, 2,400 slots. Amazing. That's going to be great. Jen was excited about this one. Just like in New Leaf, you can now visit random islands in Dreams instead of having to have a code for it. Yeah. So you can just go and visit random islands. Now, I remember back in New Leaf, there were some islands that were super, super creepy, like really creepy. And I'm hoping this may give us access to some of those again where you end up you're like, how did they do this? You don't know if their game was modded. You don't know, what happened. Now I think Nintendo will crack down pretty hard on people that are modding things, but it is if you need inspiration and you're like, I don't want to watch a YouTube video, I want to play my game right now. You could fire this up and go check out people's islands.
And, I did that, actually. Sounds kind of funny for me, but this is the first time I ever visited a Dream Island was just the other day on New Horizons. Mm-hmm. And it kind of helped me with my inspiration for my island at the moment, the theme coming up. But it was so amazing to just, walk around and experience it and see it. And it was magical. It was really, really fun. So I recommend it. Yeah.
I really appreciate it.
Speaking of islands, we hear a lot of trash talk about your island, but it's actually quite amazing. So we're going to need your dream code out there, Miss
I
Bell.
don't even know what my dream code is. I have yet to do that. I kind of get a little bit annoyed whenever she comes. Just like chill in my bed without some weird anteater coming at me. It looks like she needs to go to Mac and get some updated lessons on makeup.
That's awesome. Yeah. That's great.
Let's see here. We've also got, you're going to be able to get a Pocket Camp smartphone model by linking your game to Animal Crossing Pocket Camp. So if you've already done that, you've received some pretty cool like camping models and the campground sign, a few other things.
What do they model? Do they model like camping gear and, what do they model?
So it's like a camper model. Like, I don't know if she was being like, she said it all serious. I was like, she's joking. I had an opportunity to answer all sarcastic and I didn't.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, you missed it.
I was trying to be nice.
Probably the breeze is throwing you off.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
So there's camping models and
Models of campers.
Models of campers.
That still doesn't sound any better.
Yeah.
Like plotters.
Oh boy. All right.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Everyone, I appreciate y'all having me the last couple of times. If y'all want to contact me, you can catch me on Discord. It's been great.
Oh dear.
So the last two things here for the update, island and resident data transfers.
Yeah.
This is so convenient.
It is.
For everybody that's going to possibly be getting the Animal Crossing Switch, and you have a regular Switch or a Switch Lite, you can now transfer data.
Yeah.
That wasn't possible before. It was you were stuck with the island you had. That was it. You were stuck. Now you can transfer data. Yep. So
yeah, so that'll make a lot of people. I can see a lot of people being happy and sad about that. The ones that had to start over when they got the previously, but yeah, no, it's a good thing.
Yeah, it is good. It is really good because it just allows, I mean, what was interesting, I saw, I'm seeing Nintendo put out ads and they're including the Animal Crossing Switch in, like, they're showing 3 regular Switches and 3 Switch Lights. Mm-hmm. Maybe it's 4 even now since they do have the 4th color. But they're like including the Animal Crossing one like a regular, like it's not just a like
limited.
I'm curious if it's going to be around for a while. I mean, with this game selling so well and then bringing it back, they didn't bring the Smash one back. They didn't bring the Splatoon one back. They didn't bring Mario Odyssey back. Like this, I think this game surprised them. I think this game has already sold. Their original numbers, they were hoping to reach 13 million.
Wow.
That's what they were shooting for, 13 million. And it's at 27, I believe.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's genius forethought too. If they do end up, which they said in 2020, they definitely weren't going to come out with a Nintendo Pro. But so looking forward, I mean, I just thought that was excellent forethought. So you could be able to switch it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there are still a few games that don't support like the cloud saves or anything like that. Pokemon being one of them, and Splatoon being another one. You can't save or transfer your game. It is what it is. It's stuck to that system. So kind of interesting. Yeah. But yeah, and then special items to celebrate New Year's Eve. It says the new seasonal items will be available starting December 1st at Nook Stop. Between December 26th and 31st, there will be several festive items to commemorate New Year's Eve. In addition to the updated content, you can look forward to a countdown event starting at 7 p.m. on December 31st with Animal Crossing New Horizons. You can meet in-game to ring in the new year with friends, family, and island residents.
I think that's going to be a lot of people this year.
I have a feeling, too. I think a lot of people are going to be celebrating in Animal Crossing this year.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
think so.
wear your masks to your islands, people.
Oh, we have the luxury of not having to do that.
It's the only place we don't have to wear a mask.
Right. Exactly.
I did have a question that I'm not sure if you know the answer to, but maybe you do. So going back kind of to the resident transfers, I was reading something, but I was kind of unclear about what they were getting at, what they meant. So let's say the three of us shared a Switch, and then I got one for Christmas from Santa. So then let's say you're the leader on the island, sort of. Do I get to take my person and my whole island and go over? Or is that only possible with you? Only you get to make that transfer? Or do I individually get to make it and move over? If like your sibling moves over and they get one.
Mm-hmm. That's an excellent question. I'm not sure.
So I'm reading the notes from Nintendo, right? And it says, this service will be facilitated by the free Island Transfer Tool app in the Nintendo eShop. For players who are not the island's resident representative, a single-player transfer feature will allow you to transfer resident data to another system. This includes your resident's name, appearance, and equipment, along with your inventory, home, and storage. Additional details.
Yes.
So it looks like if you are sharing an island with somebody, you're going to be able to move not necessarily the island, but you can take everything that you have to a new island.
Perfect.
Would be my assumption. They may just copy the island, but you probably wouldn't have I can test this. I can test this week and we can find out exactly how it works. So
yeah, that's a good question. That'll help a lot of siblings out for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, it will. So, well, and just I get so many comments on, YouTube videos from people like, can I do this and can I do that? So like, I'm gonna be making some new videos after this because it looks like there's gonna be like the island transfer tool is something you have to download from the eShop, and then I'll be able to play with that a little bit and give you guys more info next week. So
nice.
Backtracking a little bit, talking about we talked about how good the sales were, talking about Brewster, and just seeing some of these new characters. We know we're getting an update in January. It talked about that late January. We know we've got Mario festivities happening in March. I don't think they're gonna slow. It would be foolish for them to not add some paid DLC to this game, and I want it. I know some people are like, oh, I hate paid DLC, whatever, but I would rather see them put a bunch more into this game that's going to take labor, so people need to get paid for it, right? Yeah. And either give us some way to massively expand the island so that we can add our own little city, or if they did, they could do something really fun, like a floating city that had Brewster, that had Gracie. I know we've kind of talked about this a little bit, just some of the stuff we really want to see, but I feel like at this point our islands are pretty
full.
They're pretty full.
Yeah.
They're pretty full, and we still are lacking design spots.
I know.
Yes, that's huge.
I know. I was really hoping that'd be in this update, but...
And there's still a really strange thing from an update a few months ago. They allowed us to send items to a box from Harv's Island, yet there's nothing on Harv's Island to collect. So maybe with DLC, Harv's Island becomes a city that has, or at least another island that has some of these other characters that we can go and visit, or
like they removed that gate and the fence, and you can just go. Because as soon as I got there, I was like, yes,
let's explore.
And then I went to go explore, and I'm like, no.
Yeah, exactly. Same. I did the same thing.
Well, and it also leaves, we keep talking about past characters, but you have to remember, Harv was a new character in New Leaf with an update.
Yeah.
There was no camping, there was no campers or anything like that in New Leaf until the Amiibo update came out.
Right.
And then they introduced Harv as a brand new character. And now he's on this game, has this island where you can go and do photo shoots and stuff, and it's it's cool, but it feels like there's so much more. We've had one kind of event there with him and the Reese and Cyrus, but nothing else. So like,
Right.
and we also had that one like kind of like that one little maze game with Rover,
Oh yeah, that was great to see him.
right? But he was just like a quick little.
Right. I think there's lots of things up their sleeve. I think they got stuff planned.
I just can't. I mean, I always thought it was crazy back on the Wii when Mario Kart Wii had sold 30 million copies or 30 million plus, and they never made any kind of effort to do DLC or anything like that. And I was always so shocked by that.
Yeah.
Because it was just like, you have such a huge install base at this point to not add to it. Now, I don't know, maybe the capabilities of the Wii, it wasn't possible, but I would think being as it was online, that would have been fine. But with this game, I really think we're going to get something new. So I'm not going to ask the question now, but we're going to discuss it next week. And we're going to ask you guys, if you're in the Discord or you comment on this YouTube video, what are some things that you would like to see in a massive DLC, right? And we're going to take a lot of your guys' comments and we're going to discuss those in next week's episode. So either leave a comment on this video on YouTube or jump into the Discord and tag us in a post saying, this is what I would love to see in DLC. And I will put those all together in our notes and we will discuss that. So
That'd be good.
yeah, we're going to have a date for the island tours. It's tentatively going to be the Sunday after Thanksgiving, tentatively, but just stay tuned in the Discord. We'll let you know for sure in next week's episode, the date. And if you want to get involved, I'll have a sign up sheet in the Discord as well, so that we can get an idea of how many people want to do it. Cause it can be pretty time consuming. It was 3 hours last time. So, but yeah, we want to visit as many islands as possible. So, Belle, any closing thoughts for us today?
I do have a couple. I just thought of something really cool that I would do if they gave me extra space, because I started getting kind of like anxiety about, oh my gosh, extra space. I already have so much that is not designed on mine. But I was like, oh, I've always wanted to make a obstacle course, because I've seen people do them before, and you could have people come over and race, and then you could change it up, and that just looks like so much fun. And then imagine if we had a competition of different obstacle courses that we went to and we were visiting and stuff. And the last thing that I was going to mention is, I feel like Animal Crossing, I'm really hoping that they, come out with more design spaces, because they're really kind of limiting my creativity, just in the fact of, not that I have like a whole bunch of it that comes out in this game, but I get kind of jealous whenever I look at Jen's island and she gets to do all this different stuff and change these patterns. And I'm like, what did you do? Because she had to ditch one of her old ones.
Yeah.
But I just don't have that capability to do that on my island, because the ones that I have go with that theme of that area. And it would just be nice to be able to change stuff out and let it go with the different seasons and stuff. I'm really hoping that comes.
Yeah, I agree. It does, and they gave us so much room for creativity with this game, with the terraforming, with putting furniture and everything outdoors, and then to limit the design spots. It's hard. I feel like we could do so much more with if we had more spots, because it's not just a matter of not getting to use it again. It's tied to whatever it was on, and so there's no way around it. You have to stick with what you got.
Yeah, hopefully they do add to it. So one more little pro tip for you guys. If you're wanting to do like a Christmas tree farm and you want trees to stay at a certain height, like the medium size, the second day they hit medium, plant a fruit right behind it. It'll just form a small little tree, and it will not allow the other tree to grow anymore. So you'll have to space things out a little bit, but if you plant that small fruit tree, and I'm curious, I'm going to test this, but I'm thinking I might go pine tree, fruit, pine, right? And see if I can get them spaced in such a way so you wouldn't even notice. I don't know and I think you can still walk through them. So, but that is a way to keep, if you want to make a little like you cut Christmas tree area, And I'll have a video that goes over all of this on my YouTube channel as well. If you guys want to check that out, that'll be out by the end of this week. So, yeah,
That's a great tip.
I'm excited to utilize it because we were messing around for a while trying to figure out the best way to get these trees to stop growing, you know. Right. So, but we figured it out. So, Jen, where can people find you?
At Animal Crosser Jen on Instagram and N64 Jen pretty much everywhere else.
All right, Belle, where can people find you?
In Discord. In
the Discord. All right, make sure to connect with us there, guys. It's n64josh.com/discord. And I'm n64josh everywhere. Got content going out all the places, all kinds of stuff happening all the time. We stay very, very busy. So thank you so much for listening. And if you got any friends that enjoy Animal Crossing, share this show with them. We'd really appreciate it. And we'll see you in the next one. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.